Towards the end of 1984, I was then a civil servant based in Kilifi. I felt settled enough to start a family, and I sent my mother and two uncles, Mutisia and Ngoziambu, with some goats and assorted consumables to my intended future mother-in-law. My reputation as a hard-drinking civil servant apparently did not sit well with my prospective mother-in-law, and my emissaries were sent packing, in spite of the fact that Margaret and I had a baby girl born in June 1983 called Ndunge. My future wife's mother sent a stern message to me that she would take care of her daughter and granddaughter and did not need any help from me. I was home from Kilifi nearly every weekend thereafter, trying to convince Margaret to marry me, but she was adamant that she needed her mother's permission to do so. I then roped in her sister Charlene and my younger sister Josephine. The two were great friends, and we hatched a plot. I normally left for Kilifi from Emali on Sunday morning aboard Mombasa Pujo Services MPS minibus, whose driver had become a good friend, and I would book as I left Mombasa on the previous Friday evening. On this particular weekend, I had booked 2 seats, and as usual, Margaret escorted me to the road with our young daughter. But on this day, according to plan, both Charlene, her sister, and my sister Josephine were in the escorting team. When the minibus stopped, I told Margaret to get in, and as she stated in bewilderment, the 2 women urged her to get in. And the driver, per prior arrangement, hooted with impatience, and that got the passengers excited too at being delayed. Margaret and the daughter, aptly named Ndunge after my elder sister, had no choice but to board the minibus. We bought a change of clothes for Ndunge at Mutitwande and eventually arrived in Kilifi late on Sunday. The following day, I placed a call to Emali. The exchanges were manual, and it took the whole day for the call to come through, and spoke to Margaret's mother to inform her not to worry as her daughter and granddaughter were safely with me in Kilifi. She asked me, "When are they coming back?" I answered, "I do not know." Through the wilderness of life, it has been a wilderness. Happy times, sad times, tragic times, but generally I've made it through. This book tells it in a very easy, friendly kind of conversational tone. Get yourself a copy. It is available at Nuria Bookshop. And by the way, nowadays, Nuria has also got a bookshop in Mombasa. You can also get it from me. The price is 1,500 shillings, and it will be delivered to most parts of the country. That 1,500 is inclusive of the delivery. So grab yourself a copy. There are a few copies left, and I plan not to print again. I want to... Anyway, that's another story. Get yourself a copy. You will enjoy it. You'll love it.